Here are 5 things that often happen when God is telling a man to stop waiting for a woman and fully move on from her. Number 1, if she's with another man right now, that's a great sign you should fully move on and stop waiting. But maybe things won't work out between them, and then God will let me get into a relationship with her. Brother, just stop. That is not what you want to be thinking. If a woman has chosen to be with another man right now, you have to accept that she's also choosing not to be with you. It's not that she's just with this guy and you're neutral. She's saying no to you by being with him. God doesn't want you to see yourself as a woman's plan B. Now, is it possible that a woman is currently dating someone else and then she's going to break up and then she'll start dating you one day? Yeah, of course that's possible. We're not saying that the woman God has for you is only going to date you and never have a boyfriend before you. My only caution is that you should not intentionally be waiting for a woman who's also not waiting for you. She may marry that man she's dating. She may break up with that guy and start dating someone else who's also not you. The point is, as a man, you have to live in reality. You can't be thinking about what could happen. You have to think about what is happening, because that's the only facts you actually have. Number 2, if you've already pursued her, but she's clearly rejected you, that's a great sign God wants you to fully move on. I do think it's possible for a woman to reject a man, but then her feelings end up changing later on. I've personally seen that happen to friends in my life where they pursued a woman, she wasn't interested, and then through just mutual friends and spending time together at church and group settings, her feelings change. He pursued again. They end up getting married. I've had 2 close friends where that's happened. However, whenever that does happen, the woman is going to make it very clear that her feelings have changed. If there's not a very clear sign from the woman that something is different, then the man should not pursue again. In the vast majority of cases, when a woman rejects a man, she's never going to change her feelings, and that man should just accept it and move on. When God is truly ordaining a relationship to occur one day, it's always going to be mutual at some point. Number 3, if she just wants to be your friend, move on. A lot of guys end up waiting for a woman because she's showing him attention, but she's not showing him the right kind of attention. She's showing him friend attention. Some women crave male friendship because while they don't have a boyfriend or a husband, they still want to emotionally connect with a man. And there are women who see guys in that light. They say, I'll never date that guy. I'll never marry that guy. But he's really nice and he listens to me and we connect emotionally. And she's very happy to just let that man be her friend. Now, a lot of guys, particularly guys who don't have a lot of experience, end up misinterpreting that and say, well, I have a chance. She's giving me a chance. And he's saying, yeah, we're just friends. But deep down, he wants to be more than friends. And that's why he's settling for this friendship. He's saying, well, she doesn't like me right now, but I don't want to lose her. So I'm just going to play this friendship card and hopefully her feelings change one day. Honestly, her feelings are going to change one day. Once she meets her future boyfriend or husband, her feelings are going to change about you, and she's not going to see the value of your friendship anymore. Now, I'm not saying that friendship is a bad thing between men and women. A lot of great relationships start in friendship, then progress into marriage. That's how me and my wife built our relationship. We were friends first, then we dated, then we got married. So I'm not saying that's wrong, but just be honest with yourself. If you want to be more than friends and she doesn't want to be more than friends, if you're not sure and maybe she's going to give you a chance one day and you just need to work up to that, cool, do the friend thing. But if you already know she said no, she doesn't like you in that way, maybe ask some of your guy friends, maybe ask some of your family members who are women what they think. Is this just a friend thing, or is she actually giving me a chance and maybe we can become more? Don't wait for a woman who's clearly friend-zoned you. Ask the Lord for what you really want, because what you really want is a wife, not a great friend that's a girl. Number 4, if she gave you some hope or gives you some hope that she does like you, but she also keeps pushing you off when things get serious, that's a sign you should just move on. Honestly, guys, some women are just players. They like male attention, and to get that male attention, they will give these guys little glimmers of hope that, yeah, I like you too, and that maybe this is going somewhere. But for one reason or another, they always have an excuse when things start to get serious. After a couple dates, after you have a couple long conversations and things seem to be really going well, something always happens. She'll start distancing herself. You'll find out, oh, she started dating somebody else. And then when that relationship ends, she contacts you again and starts giving you a chance. I think it's helpful to realize that if a woman is doing this to you, she's probably doing this to a lot of other guys as well. Well, these types of women have like a group of followers, a group of men that she kind of uses to make herself feel good, usually due to the guy she likes rejecting her. So just don't be one of those followers. Once it's clear that she's playing this game, move on, don't dabble. Don't try to chase a woman like that. And number 5, if you've had plenty of time to pursue her, but for some reason you just haven't, that's a good sign you should just move on. So throughout this video, we've been really talking about the women, but sometimes you always have an excuse. Sometimes there's just always a reason for you not to give it a shot. If that's happening and you just, for whatever reason, never actually pursue this woman that you are interested in, honestly, you should just move on. When God wants you to be with the woman, you're going to actually pursue that woman. How else is the relationship actually going to become a reality? If you don't ever actually pursue that woman, it means she's not the one for you. Now, if you think maybe she is the one for me, but you haven't pursued and you want to, here's a video that's going to help you. It's called 7 Ways a Godly Man Can Pursue a Woman. It'll lay that out for you. So if you're like, okay, I need to do something, this video is for you. I'm Mark from ApplyGodsWord.com. Hope this was helpful. Until next time, God bless.